He makes work every day. And he has done for like decades.
He's got a deadpan humor.
Well, I don't know if you've ever seen any of my invites to things like exhibitions where I've often used images of other people, not myself. But I am John Murchie.
If you had to describe him in like one word, what word would you pick?
Wry?
Are they two cameras?
Yep.
So you could get a real 3D dimension when
Shooting it in 3D.
Every 2 years, the Sheila Hugh Mackay Foundation offers the Strathbutler Award. This year, the jury selected John Murchie. They see his career as a way of being. He promotes risk and experimentation, creative thinking, and more than anything else, a belief that art enriches everyday life.
I co-nominated John Murchie for the Strathbutler Award with my friend and colleague, Andrea Mortson. He's been incredibly committed to his practice for over 50 years, but it's not just the physical art objects that he makes, it's also the way that he works in the community and the connections that he makes in the community and his work as a curator and a critic. I think something that I said was just the idea that curating was possible for somebody like me, just because I saw the way he curated and how he approached it. He gave a talk when I was a student, and he was talking about his curatorial practice. And the metaphor that he used was the ringmaster at a circus. And I really liked that idea. Obviously participating, but that it has a life of its own, that art objects have lives of their own and are going to interact in ways that you might not expect. He might not have 1,000 shows, but he has 1,000 mentees that have gone on to do interesting things that they loved.
So I found on the internet a site called random.org, which can generate, well, it does all kinds of things. I only use it to generate random numbers. This one, tile 1, is going to go over on the 5th placement on the canvas that I'm working on that we were just looking at. And then I just 1, 2, 4, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, 3, 2, 4. I'll have 5 of these. 2 is quinacridone red, and so on.
He creates a random sequence using a random sequence generator and assigns colors to each number and then moves through the grid painting according to the colors. And he ends up with this beautiful abstraction.
Discovering John's work was like finding a great record collection, in that it just, over the years, it just slowly unfurled, and you really got a sense of how long he's been doing things and how many different things he's done.
One of the things I don't like about a lot of art, even today, is that anything's possible. Conceptual art, for me, to some extent, puts some container on it, some limits in some way.
His work is a lot about creating the conditions for chance to kind of undo a program or a system. And I think in that there's some kind of critique of human systems and also of hierarchies and ways of organizing things. But it's also kind of a love letter to ways of organizing things.
When I look at the work and think about it, I think of it as concrete, as specific, as just what it is. And by and large, I see the work as something that would go in your home, not into the museum or that kind of thing, but that it's got that kind of personal relationship in some sort of way.
It's interesting thinking about that impact of that residency program just on the population of Sackville. Like Jerry Robson and Leah Garnett both came through as artists in residence. Graham Patterson, Sherry Boyle recently as well. Like
those people, all of whom you just mentioned, coming here now and staying here and being here, is also making it more possible for people to want to stay here, or after they graduate, to come back and stay here, work here. I can do it here. Why not?
There's belief in a person, but there's also an ongoing thing, which I've always admired about you, is your commitment to correspondence and like staying in touch with these folks. And I think you very much were able to kind of foster that community that continues to branch out from here.
Just as easy to have some trust and faith in people. There's just so many people out there who just need a chance.
The different ways that John supports community, he encourages young artists, curators, and critics. He creates spaces and has created spaces and events where people can come together and create community for themselves.
When I think about what he's done for institutions, for artists and culture in this province, for the advocacy work, and then his work as an artist, it all adds up to this single person, and there's so much resonance and will continue to have that resonance.
Hi John, congratulations on your award. It really warms my heart that you're getting this recognition for your practice and for all of your contributions to the community. It's well deserved.
Hey John, I just wanted to congratulate you on getting the Strathbutler Award. Having championed artists and being an incredible artist yourself, your commitment to the art of Canada is as unparalleled as the parallel lines tattooed on your arms.
John Murchie is a man who has influenced this foundation profoundly. He served on our board of directors for several years and developed programs that now are enriching many. We're very proud to call him one of our own.